everyone. Today we're actually going to be playing a game called Snowrunner. I just picked it up recently and I am in love. I put 50 hours plus into this game already and I got it like 3-4 days ago. Already you can tell I have a rather large fleet of trucks, and I haven't kept all of the ones I actually have. These are just the ones that I carry with me at all times. These, I believe, 8 or 9 of them. But I'm gonna go and we're gonna do a couple missions together. So, yeah. Let's see here. Currently, we need to go take this oil tank that was out here in Myanmar? Timar, Russia, sorry. And we're going to take it up this road all the way over here to the fuel station. It also means that we're going to have to pass over this horribly boggy area right here, which sucks. It is not fun. So we're going to take a good truck. So we're actually going to pull this one back in. We don't need that. We need a big hauler. That's a good question. Honestly, all these guys are good, but I have confidence in the Fleet Star. We're also going to make it daytime so you guys can actually see. Let's roll. Now this game is really fun. It came out, I believe, earlier 2020, and it happened to be a really popular pandemic game. I saw that it was on sale on Steam for the premium edition, hence the DLC cars. And I thought I should try it. And I picked it up, and like I said before, I'm in love. I don't know why. I never want to be a trucker, but I just think it's a really unique game. Now can we back up? Or is this gonna be a quarter plane turn? No, we're just gonna horse it. Come on. We're almost there. That should do it. Not quite. Almost there. We did make it morning, but it is still a little bit dark, but that's alright. Now, some people, like myself, aren't really experienced with what Snowrunner was before I bought it. But Snowrunner is the sequel to Mudrunner. I don't remember when it came out. But you are a trucker, and your entire goal is to take stuff places. Like the current mission we're doing. You can also find vehicles abandoned out in the world. This is a sandbox. And you can fix them, some of them, and take them for your own, which is really nice. And you can also find vehicle upgrades out in the wild, which I'm going to have a link down below for a site called MapRunner, which lists all locations, all watchtowers and whatnot in the game. It's amazingly useful if you don't want to just wait for upgrades to show up as you unlock watchtowers and unlock the maps, especially if you need one upgrade for a certain truck. I've done a lot of upgrades. Ooh, ow. Yeah, rocks are deadly. Luckily, your trucks have a certain amount of health on each part before they break, but oftentimes you'll run over just barely a piece, and it will just screw up your suspension for no reason. Like that. Like, all I did was just drive over the rock. But we're almost to this delivery. I'm really curious what you guys are thinking. Ooh, ow. Why am I damaging so much? Jeez. Slow it down, cowboy. Slow it down. What you guys are thinking about, what you'd like to see from me. I can do more ARC tutorials. I wouldn't mind that at all, especially now that Genesis 2 has just dropped, maybe a month ago. And so that'll be fun. I can also do some more Horizon, especially when Horizon 5 comes out. That'll be a game I would love to play a lot more often. I can also do more Warframe. I would love to do a lot more Let's Plays, like we're doing today. Because Let's Plays are easy for me to record. You guys seem to like them sometimes. I've only done one Let's Play before for Ark, and it did okay. Oftentimes, most people, I think, come to me for tutorials. But I would love to do more Let's Plays and just explore the world with you guys and take you along on my passenger seat. It's just fun. Just a fun experience, you know? Come on, truck. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be the worst bit. I hate this part of the map. And there's a truck over there we do have to rescue eventually. We might try to start trying to drag it out after we drop off this trailer, because we won't have it all the way back. Oh, come on. Come on. Now, your low gears are going to be crucial, especially if you're waiting in mud like this. That, and then your diff lock, which you can activate when you're in low gear on most trucks. It really helps. It helps apply the same amount of power, there we go, that's the word, to all of the wheels at the same time versus just some power. Come on. I don't want to be stranded here. Bruh. See, sometimes this happens. Let's see if we can back our way out. I think we're just caught on this rock primarily. Yeah, there we go. We're moving. Okay. Sometimes you will have to take the other vehicles that you do have in your garage, because you can pull them out multiple times. And you have to take your second truck and go rescue your first because it's stuck. Luckily, that's not the case at the moment. We were just caught on a rock, but that's okay. Come on, truck. Get the horsepower. Come on. Come on. Put it back in all-wheel drive. You don't want to leave it on low gear when you're just trying to cross the flat road, because it'll screw up your truck. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Come on, bud. I believe in you. Definitely, diff lock is great for deep mud, as you're not spinning your wheels so fast, you're not digging yourself a hole. That, and the fact that it helps apply all power, or the same amount of power to all wheels with the diff lock. So that with the low gear, and then of course all-wheel drive, getting power to all wheels, it's so useful. I try to steer away from trucks that don't have all-wheel drive and diff lock, because if they don't, it's just more likely they're going to be stuck. It may be called Snowrunner, but most of the game you're stuck in mud. And so it's just really useful. But we're getting close to the gas station finally. It took a second to get over here, that's for sure. It's not half bad, you know, only like 6-7 minutes to get over here. I've put about 40 to 50 hours in this game so far, just getting the hang of it before I showed you guys. I don't want to look like a complete fool. And I had one mission where my truck and trailer got stuck, and it took me 3 hours, real life time, to undig it to carry on with the mission and finish it. It was horrible. That was on purpose. There we go. Very good. Thank you for your service. So we finally have that mission done, which is good. Since we're over here, we're going to get some gas, and then we're going to go back and see about picking up that drone truck. Here's our gas. Don't have anything to repair myself on, but we do have a beacon. That's important. It can be actually useful if you're looking for your trucks, but also you have the map, so you don't really need it. What the heck, dude? I don't know why I pick up so much damage with this truck. Usually it's fine. I guess I'm just hitting a lot more rocks than I would normally. Get back to this nasty water hole area. Whoa. Cool down, truck. This is Tokyo Drift, okay? You are not auditioning. You know, sometimes you talk your trucks through. Just like if you talk your dyno to sleep, or if you talk your Warframe through a mission, it works. Now, older viewers of my channel will definitely remember the Forza fails, wins, and others like that. That older series that I used to do consistently in Horizon 3. And I used to have so many cars that would drift intentionally on that one. But let's see what they want us to do with this truck. This is... Turn the parking... One of my drivers lost control of his truck and got it stuck in the swamp. Please get it out and deliver it to the garage while I take care of this incompetence-induced migraine. Okay, so it's not damaged. It just needs pulled. We can't switch into it. That's okay. Let's see if we can pull it out. That wasn't the right one. Attach winch. You can do this in the menu, in the side menu. It really helps to be a lot more precise on where you want your winch to go, which is really useful sometimes. So far, we just want to get this truck out of the water and properly hitched up to our truck. So then we can pull it that way. Don't think it wants to come out of the water. Can't tell though. Come on. Come on, you motherfucker. Okay, play like that. Play like that. Okay. We're gonna see about flipping around and being able to put more power down. It's probably one of the worst areas to actually have to try to pull out a truck on time arm, but we'll do what we can. The diff lock really helps get through this patch, and we should be able to put full forward power back on this truck. Put it on low plus, that'll give us upwards horsepower. I guess not, okay. I thought that might work a little bit better, but guess not. Maybe we can drag it along the edge. Ooh, that was close. I know we want to keep our diff lock on, for sure. Maybe if we can haul out the cabin. You know, get it off that embankment that it's on. It's pulling. Okay, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if we do have to send a second truck out here later on. Come on, truck, flip around. Let's see if we can turn on the engine. Engine works, but it's out of fuel. Okay. Let's see if we can refuel it just a little bit. Come on, I want to see those tires spin. If it can help pull itself out, that would be great. Okay, we're gonna approach this much more sideways, much more in the water. Because I think that's the only way we're gonna get it, is pulling it face first. But we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. drive first, you know, that would make sense. Come on, dig yourself out. Oh, boys. It's coming. I had to give it, sadly, some of my gas. But that's okay. Sometimes you gotta unstick yourself before you can unstick it. Because if you can't get traction, you can't get enough traction to pull it out. Which is no bueno. Come on. I really wish you could leave a truck attached and then pull the first truck out with a secondary truck without losing the winch, but sadly that isn't a thing. Come on. You know you want to come out. This is no place to die. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude. I can see it's moving for sure, but every time we pull it, it pulls us. Definitely a pain for sure. Let's try to lower the gear. Maybe that'll help us a little bit. We get back on a little more solid ground, even if that means having to pull it uphill just a little bit. Come on. I put my fuel in you, you're not gonna waste it just sitting there, dude. You gotta get this job done. Oh, look boys, it's coming. Cool. We've got it out, and now we have to get us out. And once we get past this bog, it'll be smooth sailing back to the garage. It's just getting us out of the out of the bog that I'm concerned about. The swamp, as it calls it. Is it even putting down power? I don't even see it trying to move. The former truck. We are moving, luckily. Very, very slowly. I want to channel my inner Jeremy Clarkson and say power, but no. Slow and steady can really help in the mud. Let's get us on the road. That'll help it get on the road. Come on. Boom, kids, look at that. Now we just have to cross. That's gonna suck. Make sure you get that wide angle going. It does want us to go to the garage, right? Yes, okay. Oh, over by the garage bit. Come on, trucks. I think our truck doesn't want to pull it. Not while it's stuck in the mud. But if we get onto this other dirt patch and get it at least somewhere in the mud, and then pull it back out, then we can continue on to the next patch. It's like that, but over there, luckily, it's a lot less watery. I'm just worried that we're going to run out of gas before. I don't think we have a lot of distance to go, but we're going to at least try to do this in timely fashion, I would say. So right now, we're just about to get on dirt. If you guys are liking this video so far, thank you so much for sticking 20 minutes into the video. If you really like it, please subscribe for more content. Tell me what you'd like to see. If you really like this video and want to support me, please hit that like button also. And comment maybe what your favorite thing was in this entire video. Whether it be my stupid ramblings about the trucks themselves, the game, etc, etc. I plan to make a lot more of the Snowrunner content, and I would love to start making content for my other games that I play. On this channel, we do cover Forza, mostly the Horizon series, Ark Survival Evolved and its soon-to-be successor, Ark Survival Evolved 2, Warframe, Snowrunner now, and other bits and bobs of video games that I happen to play sometimes. I think that our truck is just not wanting to pull it out. Come on, dude. There we go. Sometimes you have to sacrifice progress to make progress. You don't want wheel spin in mud. Especially with like this kind of deep mud. Otherwise you'll just dig yourself a hole and you'll never get out. It is coming though. We did get it out of its spot, and it's now in the river with us instead of in its spot. So that at least is the start. I really want to get out this truck with just the fleet here instead of having to go get another truck from the garage, but we might have to. To help this one succeed. Give it somewhere to maybe actually latch on. Because currently, I can't latch anywhere on else but the truck we're trying to pull. Come on. Hit a solid patch of mud, dude. It looks like it's doing it. And this truck has a race suspension. It has off-road tires. It doesn't have mud tires exactly, but that's okay. Let's go get another truck out of the... No, we do not want to recover. Stop the engine of this one and then go get a truck out of the garage. We have plenty of them to choose from. The Paystar is one of my better ones, the 5070. It works just as well as the other out there, the Fleet. They really complement each other, so they have different saddle attachments, or frame add-ons, as the game likes to say. This road is horrible, by the way. Definitely Time on Russia is definitely difficult. From what I know, this was from, I believe, phase 2 of the DLC progression. I'm not too sure on what and when the DLCs came out for this game, as I only bought it recently, and you know, I wasn't into the game at all beforehand. That's okay. All I know is that we've got to go rescue this trucks. We have to rescue both of them. Make sure that everyone gets back to the garage, or at least one of the recovery trucks and target truck. This one right here can actually stay here if need be, but we'll see. Oof, I would hate to have been the guy in that tower. What the? I didn't touch anything. I think it's always interesting to look inside. The cab of every truck is just a little bit different. Oh, this one. No? See, I ran over those rocks with no damage. I don't get that. Oof, careful truck. Sometimes these trucks that have these trucks that have these off-road or all-terrain tires do not like the road. They don't like to grip on the asphalt, and so they'll just yeet you into telephone poles. It is what it is, though. As long as the truck serves the job, you know? Which most of mine do. There's been a lot of struggles, especially with crossing rivers with these heavy trucks. So you think there's a riverbed and there just isn't. So it's definitely a challenge, this game, but I would say it's the most fun I've had in a new video game in the last year. Definitely, it's a challenge, but that's part of the fun. It's just how challenging the game is. But also just so satisfying to spend an hour and a half taking a truck 10 miles and then finally successfully getting it out. It's worth it. See, look at that. The truck right there. Now we can try to switch trucks. Winch. And continue on. Look at that. We're doing it, boys. And of course I parked the truck in the wrong area. Park it right in the way. I'll see about getting this guy at least on the dirt clump. Of course that one is out of fuel. That makes it just a little bit harder, but not too much. We'll switch back trucks to get this one out of the way, but also to help get our main truck unstuck. Look at that, it moves so well. Love watching these trucks just pull each other out of the mud. It's just fantabulous. I think definitely our 5070 has a lot more pulling power than this guy. But they both work a treat, for sure. And we're finally almost out of the mud. Or at least the water mud. It's more than just mud at this point. It's more water than mud. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, Fleet Star. Come on, Fleet Star. Come on. Come on. Don't bury yourself. I think that's far enough. I think we'll... try to drag it out with this guy. Of course, it gets caught in a hard truck a little bit, but it's okay. These are all technically hard trucks. Move him just over to the side. Pulling this guy just a little bit more until we can turn around. Should probably send this one out originally to come get it. But it just shows you what you could do with your trucks, the teamwork that you can do. Turn around and take this guy back. Oh wow, that's actually a pretty long winch. Which I love all the customization options on here. Like you can get a longer winch on your truck. You can get, on the Scouts you can get the autonomous ones that work without your engine running, which can be very useful. Basically makes your scout unkillable out in the field. Let's reel this guy in, just so he's not such a danger to us on the road. I have had long winch lines that have killed me before, that force me to recover and lose tens of minutes of progress. Well, we finally got this guy. We're on the road. What's left of it. Soon we'll blend back into asphalt. We can shift up. Shift up again. Now we can pull this back to base. I don't think we should have any more issues. And we still have a good amount of gas. Now luckily there is fuel stations and fuel trucks or fuel trailers dotted throughout these maps. And the fuel stations, you can fuel up for free. It's really handy. Sometimes you need a truck that has it, so you can either get it add-on on the back of your truck. You can get a fuel trailer, or alternatively, you can have a vehicle bring you some gas and give it part of its own, like what we did with the truck back there in the swamp and the Zix right here. I don't know if that's how you say it, but we're going to roll with that. I'm not familiar with this particular brand of truck, but that's okay. I believe it's Russian in nature, since we are in time of Russia. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that either, but that's okay. Oh, come on, come on. See, sometimes rocks will get underneath your wheels. Your wheels, and they will deter your progress significantly. So deterring large rocks like the one on our left is a really handy thing. I'm not allowed to talk to you guys. That's the end of it. That's okay. We're a whole whopping 0.2 miles away. So I think we'll get there in fine fashion. Doing about 30 to 40 miles an hour, it looks like, which is not bad. And with two trucks rolling down the road, with one of them turned off. Is that a fuel? And the other pulling the first. That's pretty damn good, guys. Ooh, ouch. Got some minor damage on there. Looks like this truck gets a lot of damage on its fuel tank, the one we're carrying. I get a lot on my suspension because it's rude. Slow down here a little bit just because it is a little bit funky, these stepstones, and otherwise we get rammed. That will just happen with our two trucks right there. Now I know definitely this is a big breach, not a big breach, but a big change from my normal content. Usually I make a lot of tutorials, and I make stuff for a lot of other games, or just don't post for 6 months. Yes, I'm calling myself out. But I would love to do a lot more of this relaxed content, just you guys coming along with me to do missions, to show you what I have, to show you what we can do, what the game's like. I think that would be great. There we go. There's our truck delivered. We got a good $2,300 out of it. Let's recover this truck. I don't think we got to keep that truck, sadly, but that's okay. Let's go grab the Fleet Star and don't leave it out in the dirt forever. I think that should do it though for today. You guys saw me do a mission, and you helped me get a truck out of the mud, out of the stupid swamp, and carried alongside two of our trucks back to victory. But thank you guys for tuning in today. Really enjoyed having you here, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Again, if you liked, subscribe, like, comment, anything you want to do, go for it. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.